Some major news in the Blast ecosystem I want to share with everybody. Last week on June the 26th, Phase 1 was completed. Any early users, farmers, anybody engaged in the platform was rewarded in the Blast token. And that Blast token kind of chopped between 2 to 3 million FDV. And for a working product, a working chain with a ton of builders, a ton of developers flowing over into this ecosystem, it felt slightly undervalued. But at the end of the day, the market decides what's valuable and what's not. Pac-Man is the creator of the Blast ecosystem here. He is also the creator and developer of Blur, one of the top NFT marketplaces that really leaned into incentivizing users to buy, sell, and trade their NFTs on the platform. And they're known for taking a ginormous amount of market share from the king at that time, OpenSea, and moving it over to Blur. Pac-Man seems to be wanting to do the same thing within the Blast ecosystem, but he made an announcement just the other day that Phase 2 is coming, and there's going to be an allocation of over 10 billion tokens for Phase 2 rewards. Diving a little bit deeper on how this is going to look and how you can earn its Blast points, 5 billion of those points are going to be allocated to anybody that's staking ETH, Wrapped ETH, USDB, or the Blast token on the Blast Layer 2. In addition, Blast Gold, which got hot there towards the end, 5 billion will be allocated to decentralized apps for traction and competitions and to get their community more engaged and just use it as a reward mechanism. And now they have something called golden tickets. When you had to secure your airdrop, you had to download a mobile app. Everybody had to do this. It's kind of a unique approach because we don't see a ton of mobile apps that are required in the world of Web3. When you did that, it linked with all your accounts and you get rewarded weekly depending on how much money you have or how much ETH you have in your account, something called golden tickets. And you can literally win a Cybertruck with these scratch off tickets. Think of them as they are digital scratch off tickets. And last but not least, the gold jackpot a lot of people have been gunning it for is still running for Phase 2, but it's going to be less frequent. But it's going to really lean into higher quality projects, more established projects. So less frequent jackpot hits, but really scoping in on higher quality projects building on in the Blast ecosystem. And honestly, I think this is good news for the Blast ecosystem. I do think anywhere between 1.5 to 2.5 FDV for a project with a working chain with a lot of people building on it seems to be undervalued, but the market does not think so. It actually dropped after the announcement of this Phase 2 news. It dropped to about a 1.9 FDV, and we have about 12 months for them to close or to run this Phase 2. Blast is going to be running Phase 2 for 12 months, so a year to farm, to engage. I do believe Pac-Man is going to drive more incentives because the market had a sharp reaction to the announcement of Phase 2, but there's still always major opportunity with NFT projects, different coins within this Blast ecosystem. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. Pac-Man's a smart individual. He definitely understands the market and tokenomics behind it. But right now, it is sharply declining after this announcement. The market did not love this. Some crypto majors and some major meme coins are definitely chopping this week, and we've been expecting that for this summer. I do believe that we're going to see some choppiness across majors, across memes, but that does not mean that there's not major opportunity out there to capitalize on it. And we're talking about this all the time within our private community. And one in particular was last week, was the first US presidential debate, and some people were tagging it as the Super Bowl of meme coins. Well, it wasn't quite that, but there was absolutely opportunity you did not want to miss. And a lot of people were absolutely eyeing what was going to come out of the debate and could be spun up as a meme coin. What was taken away from this entire thing was anybody that's associated with these candidates, for instance, Donald Trump and who his potential presidential vice president running mate may be, all have their own meme coins. Doug Burgum has one, Vivek Ramaswamy has one on the Solana network, in other chains. And if there was a rumor or if the market favored one of these candidates to get an announcement for a VP, that coin absolutely 2, 3, and 5x'd. And we saw that last week. After the debate, Joe Biden across mainstream media did not have the greatest showing. And so a lot of his odds for possibly withdrawing from the race or being replaced overall have skyrocketed in comparison to where this was just a couple weeks ago. And candidates such as Kamala Harris have absolutely taken off. The night of the debate, Gavin Newsom meme coins were 5xing and now have peeled back to normal standard numbers pre-debate. But checking this morning, KMA, not financial advice, found on the Solana network. This is absolutely pumped out of control, up to over a $13 million market cap. But the reason is that she is now across Polymart and across a lot of these prediction websites, the leading candidate to possibly replace Joe Biden. Now, we all know this could change immediately and there could be another candidate. Joe could stay, but Joe Biden's, such as Joe Biden on Solana, is actually peeling back down 30-40%, and Kamala Harris overnight has 3x'd. This is a very interesting time to watch some of these political meme coins, because if you're into politics, if that's an area of interest, there is opportunity to be made. And like I said, we're talking about this all the time within our private community. The link's down below. It's only $1 to get started. Personally, I have been tracking a lot of these political meme coins. I've had some big wins and I've had some losses. That's kind of how it goes in the world of meme coins and investing. But it's extremely interesting to watch these prediction markets and to see how these meme coins are going to react.